G'day folks, and welcome back to the channel for a quick channel update. In this video, I'll give a quick update on where I've been, what I've been doing, and also on what's coming up in terms of content for the channel. So, starting with where I've been, for those of you who haven't seen the post in the community tab, I had an issue a few months back where I knocked my headset, that's the one that had the mic attached to it. I knocked that off my desk and it bent the stick that the mic was attached to. So it didn't work for a while, and I ordered a replacement from Amazon. And as with a lot of things that are on Amazon lately, it was rubbish. But it worked well enough, and somehow the original mic started working again, so I just kind of went with it and decided I would keep the Amazon mic as a backup. Well, eventually the damaged original mic decided that it was going to stop working permanently, and upon plugging in what I thought was going to be a slightly lower quality but still perfectly serviceable microphone, I discovered that the audio it recorded was scratchier than a leper with chickenpox. So I've had what I'm going to call an enforced break over the New Year period. But the new mic is here, and so we're in business again. For those wondering, I've gone with a Sennheiser Profile USB microphone, which seemed like a good entry-level microphone with really good reviews that wouldn't require me to buy any additional equipment, or so I thought, because as you can no doubt hear, it sounds like I need to get a microphone arm as well. So that's next on the list, and I'll have a bit of an echo, maybe a kind of an underwater sound for a little while until I can get that sorted. For now, the microphone is sitting on a tissue box in front of my keyboard, which is incredibly awkward, as you can imagine, but it does seem to give the best results. If anyone knows a way to filter the kind of underwater echoey sounds out, please let me know. During my enforced holiday, I've barely touched Grim Dawn. I think I did 3 Skeleton Key dungeons on the Purifier to try and get a Gargoyle's pistol. Failed, and that was it. So I've been playing Path of Exile, mostly, as well as a little bit of Total War Warhammer 3, some Oxygen Not Included, and some World of Warships, all of which I am rubbish at playing. But I do enjoy playing them, and that's why we play games. Most of the time, though, was spent on Path of Exile, and I think I'm finished with the Affliction League at this point, as I've kind of done what I wanted to do. League started as an Armageddon brand Elementalist, and then around the start of Act 10, I bought an Essence of Hysteria and swapped over to a Fireburst Elementalist Auto Bomber, which, for the record, I do not recommend League starting. And I actually wouldn't even recommend playing it unless the League mechanic gives you items or some way of getting large amounts of cooldown reduction. This League does, with the charms giving up to 12% each, which you can have 3. I will just say, though, that if you want to play an Auto Bomber, the Herald of Thunder Auto Bomber is a much easier to start, much smoother ramping build. And the Fireburst Auto Bomber was quite slow through maps. Struggled with the undergrowth areas in the Affliction League, and I had to farm white maps for longer than I would like to admit. I did eventually get my Atlas done, and I got my Watchstones. I also did some delving down to depth 310, and I'm going to call the character done at level 92, and I'll probably look in on PoE next league, but otherwise I think I'm kind of done with PoE for now. Alright, so on to the part that most of you are actually interested in. What's coming? So first thing is that I'm going to finish the Purifier and the Paladin. I want to get them both to 100, finish the campaign, and farm up their final builds. I'll probably do build guides on them. We'll see how the Purifier goes. I'm a little bit iffy on that one. But the Paladin's going to be easy, as Crab Turtle has provided what looks to be a very strong build to transition to after you've leveled the Paladin. So I'll be testing that out, and the Purifier... I've been doing a lot of research on the Purifier. I've been looking at a lot of builds, and they're all quite old. There's not many, if any. I can't think of any, so I can't actually tell you that I found any that are current patch, or even 1.1.9.8. Can't remember seeing any that were actually newer than 1.1.8. And it definitely seems like Purifier, and specifically pistol purifiers, were kind of ignored in the Turbo Power Creep patch that was 1.2, and it's kind of fallen behind everything else. Daggerlon's set is what I call functional, but not amazing. And that's probably what I will end up making with this character, as that was the initial goal. I've seen some other sets with, or some other builds with the Stronghold set, and there was another one that just didn't use a set, or rather didn't use a pistol set, so we can maybe look at that as well. Daggerlons is probably what I'll make first though, and we'll see how that goes. I will take a look at some other options though. After these two series finish, next up is going to be an Albrecht's Chaos Ray Warlock, which is just going to be a regular long playstyle series. That was second in the previous poll to see which character would be next, so I kind of feel like I have to, and also I just kind of want to, so I'm going to do that. And then after that, or maybe concurrently with it, I will be making another hardcore achievement run character as well. This time I'm leaning towards Primal Strike Shaman. Undecided on the second mastery. If you have any strong preference, give me a shout in the comments. It does look like pretty much everything is viable. Some of them more than others, obviously. I'm leaning towards Druid at the moment, and unless the requests are overwhelmingly for water, I'll probably avoid that. I also want to avoid doing Vitality Conversion, again, unless there's a lot of requests for Vitality Conversion, just because it's something that comes online kind of late in the process, and Vitality as a damage type is kind of meh from what I've seen, from what I've played. But yeah, that's the plan. So finish Purifier, finish Paladin, do a couple of videos about them at level 100. Then we're doing Albrecht's Chaos Ray as a Warlock, and then probably Primal Strike with a Shaman. I'm not 100% married to Primal Strike, but I do know I don't want to do a Blitz Warlord, which I had a few suggestions for. I kind of want to avoid Soldier in general, although it's not completely off the table. So yeah, that's what's coming up, and it's good to be back. It's good to be back. Next video should be either tomorrow, or I guess it'll be tonight. Yeah, either tonight or tomorrow. I do have a few things on today, so I may not get to record, but definitely tomorrow, if not tonight. And that'll be it for this video, so thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you in the next one, and goodbye for now.